We have a guest who's just joined us, and this is taking a look at the cost implications of renovating the National Assembly. We have an architect, Mr. Ikichuko Former. He joins us now. Thank you very much for joining us. So we had this discussion yesterday. We also had the Senate spokesperson, Godiya Gwashike, who responded to the public outcry as to using 37 billion naira, the approval for the renovation of the complex. And we've thought about that. When we did a little research, Wikipedia told us that the National Assembly in 1999 was erected with the sum of about 7 billion naira. As at that time, and a lot of people are saying 37 billion now for renovation is just too much, considering all the other sums that have been put to certain other investments for the people of Nigeria. What are your thoughts when you hear such an amount for the National Assembly complex?
Well, the amount, considering what has been used, is on the high side. Because I learned that 2013, they budgeted about 40.2 billion for the third phase, and then for the renovation of the entire complex. Now, if you now talk of 37, you will see that it's closer to that amount used to construct and then renovate. I think that is why there is public outcry. And then another thing in my thought is that maybe they did not do their homework very well. Because in a situation like this, they need to have a consultant who will now appraise what is happening and then know the materials they have to use and everything, and then there will be a quantity surveying. You have to cost it and tell the public what this thing is going to be. I think that is the major thing. They are not carrying the people enough.
Well, the Senate spokesperson said many things. He said the CDA will be solely in charge. They'll be in charge of the sum. So, you know, it's their project. No one, the National Assembly, is going to handle that. If we can listen to him shortly, just to give our viewers an idea of some of the things that he said.
The issue is solely the issue of FCDA, because this structure belongs to FCDA. I have read it in the net that people, the Syrians are trying to take the National Assembly to court. For what? I don't understand. Because the National Assembly complex belongs to FCDA. The main responsibility of the FCDA, of the leadership of the Senate or House of Representatives, is to inform Mr. President that this structure is in the state of collapse. So, Mr. President, it is left from the President of the Executive now to tell the owners of the National Assembly complex to send their technical officers, the architecture, the building, in the engineer, to find out which area and what attention they need in the National Assembly. How they count about the 37 billion is not the issue of the National Assembly. It's purely the issue of the FCDA. And let me tell the general public, it is the FCDA that are going to award the contract.
So, you know, that's what he has said. But finally, if you were to look at the structure of the National Assembly as it is, would you say that 37 billion naira can build another brand new National Assembly?
I can't sit down here and tell you that. What I know is that they supposed to have actually tell us exactly what that amount is going to be for. Even if it's FCDA that is going to be involved. You needed to have schedule of dilapidation. You needed to get an engineer, civil engineer, to tell you the stability of the house. With all these things, the architect will now specify the materials. What are the things? If the dome is the issue, granted, dome is a very costly element in a building. But we need to know exactly what they are going to do. what material are they going to use? So that if the material they are going to use is costly, then there are many good materials that are available now. We can recommend.
All right.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank you so much, Mr. Ikechukwu Former, for your expertise on the issue.